Welcome to Tvame. We offer a series of meditations designed to guide you on a journey of self-awareness. While these meditations can bring relaxation, we kindly ask you to remain highly attentive and listen closely to every word. These are reflective meditations, and they yield the best results when practiced with focused attention. Please seat yourself comfortably and keep your back straight. Take support if required. Today in our meditation, we'll be taking our attention to our emotions and feelings. Take a moment and be conscious of the environment and be comfortable with the sounds around you. Now, let's take 3 deep breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. You are fully aware and relaxed. Now shift your attention away from your breath, and as you sit in stillness, embrace the flow of emotions, knowing that they are a natural part of our human experience. Ask yourself, what am I feeling? What emotions am I feeling right here, right now? If you find yourself without any intense emotions, it's possible that you're experiencing a sense of contentment. Now let's recall any recent strong emotion that you have experienced. Sadness, anxiety, worry, jealousy, resentment, fear, anger, rejection. Recall the incident that caused this emotion. Now call out the emotion in your mind clearly. I'm experiencing peace, or I'm experiencing sadness. I'm experiencing anxiety. I'm experiencing anger. Just call it out. Now, look at the story or the reason you believe is behind this emotion, the emotion that you just called out. Clearly state the reason or the story in your mind, like I'm experiencing sadness as I had an argument with a loved one, or I'm experiencing being lost as I have no idea where I'm heading, or I'm experiencing anxiety because of my colleague or boss. Just call it out clearly. Now shift your focus to the underlying need that this emotion is highlighting. Like I encountered sadness because my longing for acceptance went unfulfilled and I sensed that my emotions were dismissed. Or I underwent anxiety due to my unmet need for safety, and I felt that my efforts were not duly recognized. Or I felt anger because I sensed restrictions in this relationship, and I felt unable to pursue my desires freely. So call out which of your need was triggered. Was it that you felt unsafe, constrained, rejected, or a combination of all these? Now ask yourself, does this fulfillment of need entirely depend on that individual or system? Do I have scope to talk about it, consciously communicate it, or take care of it? The answer to this is where true freedom lies. Gaining access to my needs, expressing them effectively, and taking personal responsibility. At times, when we lack self-awareness, we surrender to our emotions. We grant our emotions the freedom to react impulsively without hesitation. And this allows our emotions to manifest, leading us into a state of self-pity. We often blame others and external circumstances, and occasionally point a finger at ourselves, becoming entangled in explanations, leading us to feeling powerless. There are also occasions when we neglect our emotions and even pass judgment on ourselves for experiencing them. We sometimes feel it's a distraction and we move on with other tasks without processing our emotions. These unresolved and unprocessed emotions lead to suffering, both on a physical and mental level. And always remember that unattended emotions from the past can influence various present-day situations. Instead of getting lost in our stories and reasons, can we be with our emotions without judging or reacting? It can be uncomfortable. However, it's worthwhile to be with it without rejecting it, validating it, and allowing it to settle down. From this settled space, can we take our attention to our unfulfilled needs, which is the cause of our emotion? Agreed, there are times when emotions get very overpowering. And in those moments, we just need to take our attention back to our breath for as long as we can. We recognize that emotions are a natural part of our experience, and they flow like the waves in the ocean of our mind. And these emotions are inherent within us, serving as tools of nature, designed to direct our focus towards ourselves, our needs, and towards our beliefs. Knowing why we feel a certain emotion can be the catalyst to addressing unresolved issues, healing emotional wounds, and making positive changes in our life. In essence, it is like having a map to navigate our inner world, and it empowers us to make conscious choices and to promote emotional well-being. Each time an emotion arises, it deserves our mindful consideration, not through spontaneous expression or suppression, but by giving it careful attention and understanding its true source. This practice allows us to cultivate compassion for both ourselves and for others. And with this, let's draw our attention back to our breath as we breathe in and out. And we can open our eyes whenever we feel ready.